Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called Deathfall. And we're going to go ahead and swap out the truck for a ETK 800 series. We can get the 856 TT Sport Plus, and let's get it in burnished bronze. That's a fancy sounding color that just basically means orangish. And then we're going to floor it. We get to fly a little bit, and we got to wait for the payoff. Eventually, we will make impact, and then we'll bounce a few times, hopefully. Maybe just once, depends. That's a few. Come on, one more. Not quite. So we'll go ahead and flip it upright, back it up, and let's see how much speed can we get from here if we go like a little bit crooked and then downwards. Can we get enough speed to really bounce? Yes, we can actually. That's all right. I was worried we might just kind of hit one and then stop immediately. It was close to that, but we at least hit a couple. What if we just went straight? Is that any better? I don't know if I actually ended up gaining any speed going crooked and then swapping it to kind of straight at the last second, or if I could have done just as well like this. No, the other way was definitely better. Oh, wait, we're still going. You know what? Yeah, I got a better idea here. Instead of using a car that can't accelerate that fast in a straight line, let's just get a drag car. So that way each time we hit this, we're actually going to fly a few blocks before we have the impact. So we're going to go drag version of the Barstow. Red is fine for me. Going to be pointed in the wrong direction, all upside down, right-sided up. It actually pointed it in the right direction. Perfect. So then, I can't back up that far because of the wheelie bar. But even with the wheelie bar, there we go. We can fly some and then make an impact and hopefully bounce a couple of them. Come on, one more. All right, I'm happy with that. Ooh, even more. Yeah, much more fun when it's bouncing like that. So we'll reset it, and we're going to just pop the wheelie bar off so it could go a little bit faster. If I could pull up the parts menu, which apparently I can't. Wait, there we go. I have no idea why I couldn't do it. If I hit escape, then it allowed me to. Weird. So empty wheelie bar. Then we're going to have to try to align this up. I'll just make it a little bit crooked to the left, and then go. Oh, that was way faster, and we're doing a flip. Maybe not way faster, but it was measurably faster. How's that? We're almost to the bottom, and we are going to get to the bottom. I know it's taken a long time, but it's fun. You just get to watch the car bounce every few seconds. Uh-oh, don't fall off the side. Don't fall off the side now. We're so close. You better stay in the middle. Yes, good job, car. And that's what I want. Like that right there, that's one of the beautiful ones where it really flings the car about. And can we get to the water? Come on, get to that water. One more. Yes, into the water. Fire out. And that is the end for the Death Falls of Doom on shipping containers, or whatever you want to call it. We could also do something like this, though, where we go really fast and then really have the car bounce on them. Because before we were always going pretty slow. This time it's significantly faster, and the front fell off. Like the whole front just fell off. I bet if we were using a car where the front couldn't have fallen off, we would have been bouncing on this a lot harder. So maybe we'll try that out after it comes to a stop. It's actually bouncing more than I thought it was gonna. Somehow what's left is really bouncy. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, we'll go ahead and bring it back, and then we're gonna swap it for, how about the drag version of the Ibushu Kobe, which is always a ridiculous car to try to drive. There we go. Just go. Tires deflated, doesn't matter. We still got up to 90 miles per hour. Trying to steer to the left just so I don't fall off of the shipping containers. Come on, go left. Ooh, it actually kind of just stopped on impact. I was expecting it to bounce really hard. Well, I mean, it still bounced a decent amount, but not as much as I expected. I think that's it for that. All right, let's do one more car, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. So this time, let's do a Bolide 390 GTR, which is also a pretty fast car. And this one, we're going to back it up to make it a little bit faster than it would have been if we just started right there. And I can't really look behind me, but I know eventually we will hit the end of this road, so I want to be able to see what's behind me. All right, coming to a stop without falling. That was scary. And we should be going about 100 plus miles per hour probably by the time we get to that thing, or at least really close to it. Exactly 100 basically, or maybe 99. I love the way this thing actually seems like it wants to fly. Like, it doesn't just dive like other cars. It kind of like looks like it lifts its nose up for a little bit and tries to fly. And then, well, eventually it crashes just like any other car still because it can't fly. It didn't bounce that much either, but wow, what an impact, huh? There's nothing left on that thing. Anyways, swapping it out once again. This time we want something with some ground clearance, so let's just do the off-road version of the Roamer. And then we're going to go to the thing that was next to all those shipping containers. And I do need my tires, actually, so we're going to try to fix that, make sure they're fully inflated. Perfect. So we're going to go to this ramp-looking thing, and it goes down and then flat, and then down and then flat. So you could actually go down this carefully and not wreck your car, or you could wreck your car. So we're going to start off by being careful. You hold your brakes down and be very, very careful on all these, like so. And then when you stop carrying, then you floor it, you fly a little bit, and then you crash on one of them. Like so. Nice thing about this is it's a little bit easier to keep falling down this than you would expect. You would think you'd get stuck real easy on one of them, but you can pretty easily just keep going like that. And sometimes you might even be able to slide enough to get to the next one. We'll see. Nope, it got caught. It had enough speed until it got caught, though. Alright, so let's do that one more time. This time we'll use something without the ground clearance. First time I just used the ground clearance so I could do it legitimately with extra safety. Now, not legit. We're going to just fly it, so the police are going to fly it. Hopefully the tires don't pop. Perfect. A little bit slow, and then do one of these legit, and I wanted the ground clearance. Didn't really need it, though. We could have done it with this one, too. And then we can go as fast as possible as we fly off the edge. Impact. And then let's see if this one will slide down a few of them. Should have enough speed to slide down one. Can't steer it. It might fall off the edge. Come on, go to the left. Left, 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 left. That's your right. Do you not know your left from your right? I mean, your car, you probably don't. Your blinker should, though. Don't feel like waiting for that to fall, so let's just go ahead and reset it, and then we're going to bring it up to here and go in these tubes. So this tube right here is a bunch of shipping containers in every which direction. So if you fall into this, you'll just bounce off of them until you eventually either get stuck on it or get to the bottom. Seems like it's actually kind of hard to get stuck on it. There are only a few places like this one right here where you'll get stuck. A lot of the time, though, you'll fall all the way down, especially if you use a small vehicle like the Pigeon. So we'll just grab the boxed version of the Pigeon because that one has the extra body panel to watch deform. And then we jump it in the hole. Bye-bye, Pigeon. Ooh, that was violent. It went back and forth between the wall and the container. And now we're actually kind of on the edge of this, so we're falling past every container. There are some containers. And with such a small vehicle, though, it's really easy to just keep bouncing. That's nice. Like, no, keep going, keep going. If we were using another vehicle, we probably would have got stuck by now. But with the Pigeon, we can get all the way to the bottom, and I'll let this one make the impact. And then we'll look at the next tube, because all the tubes have something different in them. There we go. Let the fire go out. We don't want to burn down the forest. Bring it back up to the top. Swap it out for a ETK K series. We'll go with a KC6D. That's diesel version of the vehicle. And we got to find the entrance to that, which is over on the left side. Oh, I thought there was a little bit of a gap. I could have got my tire caught on right there, but it's actually a smooth transition. Great. And we're going to go on this tube, which looks like it has nothing until you get to the bottom. At the bottom, there are spikes. And I'm going to put some slow-mo on for this one, just so you can see the spikes hopefully impaling the vehicle, or at least attempting to. Are we going to hit one? That looks pretty dead on. Impaled. Actually got impaled in 2 different spots. Awesome. And we'll let it just go to the ground. Catch on fire. Whatever you like to do, car. Bring it back up. Take a look at the next tube over to our left, which again, we got to go over here to get into. We'll keep the ETK K series for one more try. But whoa, don't fall in the hole next to it. Now this one just has a bunch of platforms like this. You could try to land on one, or you could try to bounce off of them. This, it's pretty easy to actually get stuck and stop on one of them. This time I'm doing a real good job of not doing that. Actually bouncing off them very easily. Guess it depends on the vehicle, because this one, not getting stuck at all, actually. It got all the way through it. And then we can fall to the bottom again. We'll let it happen one more time, and then I'm not going to bother with this that much, because at this point, we already got a ruined car. There's not much you can see from this impact. Like, it just kind of bounces and it gets glitchy. It's like, well, that's not very fun, is it? We'll line ourselves up for the next one, and then we're going to swap out the car. And how about this time? We'll go with a Bishu Miramar, and we'll just get a GTZ version. So it's fast, but not as fast as something like the race version. So this one is like playing Kerplunk, You have all of these rods that stick through the thing, and then you are a marble that falls into them. And if you have no idea what Kerplunk is, you can look it up and you'll be like, oh yeah, it is like Kerplunk. I'll do that one again because it kind of got stuck a little fast. I mean, it's real easy right here to actually throw it in and then hit none of them, as you just saw me possibly do. Yep, we hit none of them. You don't want to do that because there's no fun in that. If you stay centered, you'll at least hit one. At least one. And usually if you're bouncing a little bit, you'll hit more than one. We'll see. There we go. There's some impacts, and camera was at a really awkward angle. I should have tried to line it up manually. And then it also caught the car at a really unusual angle. I don't even know how it's grabbed on right there, but it seems pretty sturdy. Alright, so bring that back up, and then we're going to go over here to the cubes. Stop the car, swap it out. Let's go with a... what have I not used, really? How about a 200BX? And this one, we'll just do a Type LS. And we'll go to the right. Then we'll go to the left. Just another one where you just fall to the bottom with nothing in between. And at the bottom here, we got all kinds of trees. We'll see what that looks like in slow-mo. See, I'm using slow-mo on these ones because it's such a high-speed impact. You kind of got it. The other ones, they work all right in full speed because, yeah, it's pretty high-speed impact, but you at least can tell what's going on pretty easily. This one, though, especially with all the branches, it makes it really hard to tell what's going on. Oh, my goodness, I can't see nothing! I'm in the tree somewhere. I actually went in between all the trees somehow. That's more impressive than anything. We'll try it one more time to actually hit the trees. Oh, forest fire! Don't want to cause a forest fire. I had to reset the car real fast. I mean, there's actually not that many trees, it looks like, from above. Maybe that's why I missed it. It's just they're so fat and wide, it's easy to think you're going to hit it. Yeah, I guess it's actually kind of hard to hit the tree. Oh, there we go. We hit it that time. I hear the impact. I can't really see it much, but I do hear it. I'm trying to find an angle. There you go. You can actually see a little bit through there. There's a dead spot in the tree. And it really just caught it, and then we're stuck. All right. Swap out the vehicle once again. This time we'll go with a Sunburst. Grab just a regular economy version, basically. And then to the left. Once again, we are just going to fall, fall, fall. Try to get the slow-mo on. So this one just has some kind of spiked bottoms, so hopefully you hit it in a way where it does something like that to the front and just blows it up. Then we'll forward it all the way through, and we'll do it one more time. This time I'll try to hit it more in the middle. Not exactly easy to aim this, though. I think I did it, though. Yeah, it looks like it's in the middle. Wait, well, it's closer to the middle. Not actually the middle, but closer to the middle. Oh, this time we're actually going to hit weirdly. Like, we're going to go right in between it. That one was much more violent than I expected. I thought it'd kind of cushion it a little bit. Nah, I just squished it really hard. Anyways, back up to the top. On to the next one. Swapping out the car once again. This time, how about SBR4? Just a rear-wheel drive version. Don't want to ruin a fancy one for this. Going to the next hole. This one has water on the bottom. And for water, I don't know if we need slow-mo or not. I guess we could do a little bit. How about like 16 or 18 or 8 times slow-mo? I think 16. Nothing happened as we hit the water. And then we hit the ground just like any other ground. Okay. Not the outcome I expected. I never actually tested that. I just looked in the hole and say, okay, that's water. Then we're on to the next one. Oh, don't get stuck in the corner. Come on, bounce out that corner. So right here, you have a thing that can kind of make your car fit into the hole sometimes. This time, we're way off to the side, so I don't think it'll actually work. If we hit it in the middle, though, you'll actually fall through the slit, and you can keep going. We'll try that again and see if we can actually make it work the way it's supposed to. And you see how spammed up the damaged messages were? It was just this huge list of your car is falling apart right there. It had a scroll bar and everything. There we go. That's how you want to do it, to really just slide through. We're going to get a lot of slow-mo on this to say it, so we can see it happening. Maybe not yet. Okay, now. Doesn't seem like it's falling as fast as some of the other ones. I guess it's just an illusion. There, come on, fall through, a little bit faster. All right, full speed. Almost fell through, not quite. I want it to happen though, so we're gonna try it one more time with a car that's a little bit shorter. We'll bring out the bolide for this one just because that is the ideal vehicle that I could think of. And you will fit in the crack. Please? Please fit in the crack? I don't know if I should say please or if I should command it. This time we'll do 8 times slow-mo. How about that? Hit the roof. Smash it down. That should fit. That should fit. That has to fit. Come on. Yes. No. Yes. Kind of. Let me give it a little bit of help. Yeah. It's a little bit of a cheat, but it made it now. It was close enough where I don't feel like it was that big of a cheat. I mean, it basically made it, and then part of it got stuck. Over here, we have a road we can go down. Not with this, though. We're going to need a little bit more ground clearance with trying to clear that. So we'll just grab Off-Road Roamer once again, because that's my go-to ground clearance vehicle. Oh, don't pop your tires. What are you doing? Now we got to spin you around. See what you did. I got to make sure I don't fall in the hole as I'm spinning it around. Okay, set this reset just in case this doesn't go according to plan. And then we're going to go real slow at the start and then floor it once we're on the road. Okay, floor it. Alright, I managed to get control. But we're not going to keep control because we're going to go way too fast to probably be able to do that. I'll try, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to fly off the road. Yep, flying off the road because of my speed. I'll let it fall all the way down the mountain. Why not? And into the water. I don't think there's a visible floor here, is there? I mean, we gotta hit something eventually, right? Right? This is awkward. Normally there's at least some floor eventually. I'll get like 5 more seconds. Like, what's under the sea? A roamer that keeps falling forever. That's what's under the sea. Okay, that was weird. Let's just forget about that and go ahead and try that again. And this time we're not going to let it fall off. Well, we'll let it fall off, but we'll bring it back up before it's too late. Because that one we were falling forever. I figured it'd be faster just to reset it and drive down again. We're going to drive, and then reset. Perfect. And then there's some roads down here we can drive on. Don't know if I'll drive on all of them because the main interest of this map is the falls of death up above. Whoa! Did not see that coming. Just pop both my tires again. Maybe we need something that's less likely to pop its tires. This thing just keeps popping them. So we'll just do Grand Marshal V8 Lux. And I know I have to drive that corner again. I actually want to just to see if it pops the tires on this too. That's why I reset it back a little bit. Okay, that's worse. You know what? Let's just say, hey, we cleared that somehow with magic and luck. And then let's grab a rally car because a rally car seems like it'd be appropriate here. That's not a rally car. That's a rally car. The rally version of that. How about, what the heck? We can use the modded rally version. It should be pretty similar to the regular one, I would think. And, oh no, I forgot one of the jumps up above. That tube right there, the square thing, that's also a jump. I totally forgot about it. Now, you don't actually have to drive on the roads here. You can drive on the grass, and because like, I hate grass, I'm going to kill it all driving on it. Or you can drive on the road. It really does not matter one bit. You can kind of just explore the mountains. There's nothing really difficult about anything you're driving on. It's all pretty easy, especially if you stay on the road. If you go off the road, you'll get some things where you go into the air a little bit like that. And whoa, sliding, and can I recover? Yes, I can. I did not expect to be able to recover right there. Back onto the road, maybe. Or not. I don't know. Does it matter? No, not really. Like, I have no reason to stay on the road at the moment because I'm just exploring. So we could explore in the grass. We could explore in the road. Either way. Come on, climb the hill. You're a rally car. You should have no problem climbing hills. Actually, it is pretty steep, isn't it? I mean, the road goes on and on. You can see it's just going, like, around all the hills and stuff. We're going to take a little bit of a fly cut right here. Fly cut. It's a combination of a shortcut and a flight. I just made that up right now. Did it work out in my favor? Not really. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and bring this back to where we spawned it, and then we're going to go back up, and we're going to go into the tube, which I forgot about. And there's also those things that stick off the edge. Not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. Like, maybe you're supposed to try to drive down them, but most of them are so thin and steep. I have no idea how you could. That one, you might be able to. Never tried it, though. Anyways, what I said we were going to do. Right here. We gotta just wait a little bit. We hit right there, and then we go in the tube, and then the tube kind of shoots us out at an angle into the hill, which will bash us up a little bit more. And that will be the end for this video. Till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I just broke the game, and I'll see ya.